I'll be fine. Good morning.
Morning, traitor.
Traitor.
Yeah. Are you just going to pretend like last night didn't happen?
Listen. We were just having a cordial pre-show conversation. And then I hit record, and this is how we're starting. Talk about blindsided. How the fuck am I a traitor? What did I do?
I know exactly what you did with the blue spiky shells and the green
Mario
shells
Listen.
and the red shells and the thunderbolts.
I don't get thunderbolts ever. Even when I play alone. So
Neither do I. Okay,
shit
so
on
that
that
one
one.
wasn't you. That one wasn't you. Fine.
But listen. Don't hate the player, hate the game. That's all I'm gonna say.
I hate both.
That's all I'm gonna say. Listen, I've been playing this since the 90s, right?
So have I, though.
Well,
and I'm
obviously
good.
you
I'm
haven't
good
leveled
on-
up.
No, the previous version I am good at. I used to be...
What,
everybody's
N64?
butt. No. The original Switch, before the Switch 2 version. So, but I guess I don't know the courses yet, and you've been doing them like nonstop, 24/7 since you got the game.
Okay,
so,
all
fair
right.
enough.
I do have a life, thank you. Does not revolve around Mario Kart. There's Pokemon in there too. So my thing is that I get so frustrated. But also, I learned last night while playing with you guys a new strategy, right?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So, did you know? I didn't know until I just randomly tried it last night that you can like you know the blue spikes that come after the lead person, those spike shell,
Yeah.
the blue spike. You can dodge that.
Okay.
If you
Yeah,
Go ahead.
please tell me, because me and Paul were trying to figure this out.
That'll fuck me over.
I could Google it.
You could.
I'd rather
You
get
could,
it from a
but
trusted
but
source.
I feel like you might be also lazy and or forget to Google it, so that would still work in my favor. Why should I give you my secrets?
I would forget. Because
I
I'm
was
gonna
very
figure it out
mad. I was very
regardless.
mad that I won like 3 out of those 8 fucking races we did the last, and then ended up in second place at the end.
Yeah.
Why do you think I got tired? Just kidding.
Whatever.
Just kidding. I am that poor of a loser, sore loser. Trust me. Don't get me wrong. I am 100%. I was texting Farrell while we were playing, right?
How?
And-
I'm like, my hands are busy. I don't know how you're doing anything while we're playing.
Not while we're actually actively playing,
okay.
like in the intermissions. And he's like, "How's the TV?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about? How's the TV?" He's like, "You know how you get. You throw shit when you start losing." So I was like, "Okay, all right." I was like, and so I took a screenshot because at that time I was winning. I was like, "Bitch, I'm in first place." And we see how that ended.
I mean, you ended in first quite a few times, so I wouldn't be complaining.
But yeah,
But
so okay,
back to
I'll tell you.
shells. Yeah, because
I guess I'll tell you. So, you know the horn that really does no fucking thing?
Yeah, I know. About
If you
this one.
if you hit that right before it drops on you, it shatters the shell.
Okay, I kept trying to do that because I knew the horn would do that.
So
but
you're horrible at timing. Got it.
horrible at times because I don't know. It tells me it's coming for me, and then I panic and I hit the button for the horn. But apparently I just need to wait till it's closer. But how am I supposed to know when it's closer or if it's miles away?
And this is why you're not a top.
Anyway. So I knew about the horn, but you seem to be blocking like red shells and green shells when you had nothing on you. That's what I don't understand.
That's not
It's like-
accurate.
I'd throw
So-
it, and then your character in front of you would like knock it. Like, nope. It's like, how the fuck did you do that?
I don't do anything special. So
Oh.
if I ever get a single like green shell, I just ride with that shit.
Oh, I
If
do the
anything's
same.
thrown at you, it hits the shell. Well,
Yeah,
except
protection.
for that blue one. That blue one doesn't. It goes through
No,
that.
yeah, it doesn't do shit with that, does it?
But if you throw the red one, yada yada yada, yada, I always ride with one of those motherfuckers if I'm in the lead, and then hope to God I don't have to use it and then get screwed after that.
Okay.
But I also noticed that if you're in the lead for an extended period of time, you only get a horn and a green shell.
It's
whenever you go
bullshit,
through that.
isn't it? And then everybody behind you gets all the good shit because they want them to catch up.
I mean, I get it, but
No,
at the
I
same
get
time,
it.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so you're better off to just hold second for as long as you can, and then just or well, which you did as well last night, did you not? And then just pass me at the very last second. When you hit me right
That
before I went past the finish line, and then you zoom past me, oh my god! It's a good thing you couldn't hear me because
that was
I was
perfect kismet. That's what that was.
hot.
I didn't plan that. I just so happened to have it. You were there. Boom.
It just worked out, didn't it?
Sure did.
Stole my place.
I think you finished first, like on 1 or 2.
1 or 2, yeah, not many, not as many as I usually.
See, when I usually play the game by myself, I usually play the battles because I like going after people and like.
Is that with the balloons?
Yeah. Well, it was in the original one. Oh yeah,
Where you have the 3
yeah.
and
yeah.
I hate that one.
I love battling because
Oh my God.
I'm gonna fucking seek your ass out. And
Whereas me,
like
I'm
laser
more focused
tag.
on the racing. Like, don't hit me.
Oh god. But yeah, that's.
I know. It was fun though. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I was.
How do you guys? I assumed you both had your own Switches. Do you not?
Well, we have our own Switches. The first one. But we've only got one Switch 2, so we both played on the one console. Apparently now, with the new one, the Switch 2, you can't use both of your profiles when you're playing like multiplayer. So as you could see, we're both King Tigs, even though my profile is connected to the Switch as well. It won't let us both log in.
So you can't play with us on your Switch 1?
I doubt it.
You see what I'm
I
trying
don't know.
to say?
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking, like, how do you... I don't have my Switch by me. It's out there charging. But, like, do you have to take off one of those ends and use it as a controller?
That the first night we played, yeah, we had to split the controllers. He had one, I had one. I'm playing on this little thing, and it's
Because
hurting
that
my
would
hands.
drive me... Exactly. That would
Horrible.
drive me nuts.
That's why I went out and bought an actual controller yesterday because I'm waiting on mine to be delivered, which helped. My hands didn't hurt as much, and I had more room. But
What does it
obviously
look
still
like?
lost. It's oh god, they all look the same. It's black. It's a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller.
But it's... Is it like one of the ends? Or is it like an actual...
No, it's like an actual controller. It's big.
Okay. Because I was going to say, that would just drive me nuts. Trying to use one of those. I'm like, I have
It was horrible.
fat hands as it is. And I'm just like, I can already feel my joints crunching up. Like, trying to... You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, that's why we didn't play for long on the first night because I told Paul, I'm like, my hands are killing me. Like, they are cramped.
Right.
I can't do this.
So I assumed, that's why I said, that's why I asked. I thought that you could play over cross generations together, meaning like hardware, like Switch 1 could play Switch 2 kind of thing. I guess we never tried. I would try, but my Switch 1, obviously we know is DOA, hence why I got the Switch 2.
Oh, why? How'd your Switch die?
You don't remember me? That's the whole reason why I got the second Switch. And
I
you're
thought
like,
you
oh, just plug it in. It'll turn on. It's probably just dead. Remember, it doesn't turn on anymore. Okay.
I know. My memory is shit. But anyway, I'm just sharing my screen. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's this one.
Oh, see, so it looks like a PlayStation controller or an Xbox controller.
Well, see, I like the PlayStation controllers. This one's a bit too wide for me to be considered like PlayStation. So I ordered one that's a bit like slimmer, a bit more like the PlayStation. I'm hoping that'll be more comfortable, but I still lost. So
Interesting.
didn't help much, did it?
Well,
Oh well. I'm gonna keep
it's just
practicing.
maybe your actual real life driving skills are translating into the game, and that's why you're losing.
Hey, I'm a good driver, but the thing is, I go like the speed limit. So you know what I mean? Like I'm very cautious about my driving, and you can't do that in a game.
No.
I think it's just with the old ones. I played them that much. I knew all the tracks. Well, we both did, me and Paul, because you only get so many, don't you? And then this one, they're all new, so I'm learning them as I go.
I feel like I forget about the tracks all the time, but I honestly,
You seem to know all the shortcuts.
9 times out of 10, I can't find any shortcuts. I don't know what you're talking about. If
Well,
there
when I'd be
are,
behind you, like the road would go right, and I'd see you just go off left over some bridge, and I'd be like, okay, I'm following him. I shouldn't have because then he threw a shell at me.
that's because I'm weird. Whenever I have to choose between left or right, I always go left, and I think it's because I'm left-handed. It's weird. I've been like that since I was a
okay.
young kid. If
Well,
I ever
I'm
have two paths, I
right-handed.
always do left. Always.
And I tend to want to go right, but what I was doing in the game is I was sticking to the left because I thought most of them were going to be sticking to the right. But I kept running into people that way.
I always go left. Always. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. If I have a choice,
funny.
left or right, it's left.
I didn't realize you were left-handed. How did I not know that?
Yeah.
Well, I've never seen you write anything, so how would I?
I have beautiful handwriting too.
Oh, actually, you do. It's really nice. You sent me, I don't know, what must have been your notes when you started this job, and I was like, oh my God, that's so pretty. But don't you do your A's like we used to do in high school?
What you mean?
With like, where it looks like the typed A, where it has like the little top, and then it goes down, and then the circle. You know, if you look at your...
I don't do my A's like that, you crazy.
Oh, I thought it was you.
No, mine's a circle with the little tail. That's it.
Oh, that's just normal.
It doesn't have a Trump hairstyle on top of what you're saying.
Oh my God, yeah, I could totally see that,
Right?
actually.
But I'm really weird though. Like I do whenever I write my stuff out, it's like a mixture of handwriting and cursive combined. Like it's I don't know. The
less they don't teach cursive anymore?
It doesn't surprise me. The less I have to pick up my pen when I'm writing,
the better.
The happier I am. So I kind of
you.
just connect all my shit, even though it's not
Even though it doesn't need
cursive.
to be
Right. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, I can't remember the last time I hand wrote anything. I type all my lists. Like, everything's digital these days for me.
I have legal pads. I've gone through 3 legal pads right now with work.
I used to, but I just stopped using them.
I love it. And
I get these everywhere.
I get these little Papermate like fine point markers. And this is what I write with. Oh, I fucking love it. They write so
My
nice.
favorite pen. This is like such a boring conversation, but whatever. I do have a favorite pen. It's a gel type, and I think it's Sharpie brand, but it's not a Sharpie.
I don't know where my pen is.
I don't know where it went, but when I see them, I buy them in bulk because they're just the way they glide. It's just...
Oh, I might still have a whole box of them. So before I left my previous employer, we had a business account, right, for Office Depot.
Is this something you want to share, to the world?
But I got a box of these because I love them. Oh my God, they write so nice.
On your previous employer's account?
Sure did. And I sure got some ink for my computer printer. And I was like, you know what? I gave you how many years? The least you can do is give me a nice parting gift. Okay. And they did.
Well, hopefully they don't see this. And if they do, hopefully they agree.
A, they won't. B, if they do.
Well, if it's less than $300, I don't think they can charge you anyway, can they?
I don't know. Nor do I really care at this point, to be honest. I think they have bigger fish to fry and worry about than my 4 things of ink and box of pens. I could be wrong.
Who knows?
But,
let's hope. I would hate to see you doing time over some pens.
I mean, it would be a nice vacation.
Oh, God, no. I'd rather go to, like, a mental hospital or something.
I don't know. I've never been in prison, so... Or jail, to say the least.
I've never been to prison. Oh, hey. We were all young once.
And the funny thing is I feel like you're more of a square than I am.
I know, of all the people to get... But it was all thrown out in the end because I am a square, and they figured that out real quick. But that's the thing. Oh, that leads me to a whole nother point in this conversation. But they say you're innocent till proven guilty. Well, that is so not true. You are guilty until you prove your innocence. So don't tell me otherwise, because I've lived it.
I was going to say, coming from the only criminal defendant in this conversation.
Yeah, but it's true. Like, it is like, we think you did this, so we're going to treat you as if you did until you get your day in court. It's like, that's not innocent till proven guilty. If I was innocent until proven guilty, you'd have let me stay home. I'd have gone to court, and then this mess would have been over without me ever stepping foot.
Not if they thought you were a flight risk.
I mean, yeah, okay, this broke little child is just going to hop on a private plane to, God knows where, Venezuela, and you're never going to see me again. Over something I didn't do. Yeah, okay.
You never know.
Either way, done and dusted, and if I had to take a little holiday, I would prefer probably like a hospital setting rather than a Penitentiary? Is that what they're called?
I wouldn't. I don't know. I probably.
I mean, I prefer a real holiday, but nobody's giving those away, so.
I mean, apparently, was it Jet 2? They do. Isn't that a Jet 2 holiday? Isn't that one of the things with the viral
I mean, I don't know
madness?
if they give them away. They charge you for them.
Is that a real thing?
The Jet 2? Yeah, it's a company. They sell, package holidays.
I thought it was, honestly, someone just made some shit up and the music overlay went viral and, everybody uses it for anything now.
Oh, okay, I see. I didn't, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Me,
where everybody makes a reels for
I've heard of it.
TikToks or... I don't even remember how it goes, but a lot of it's,
Yeah, I've seen a couple of people do those. Yeah, that is funny. But it makes me laugh that, so people over here are seeing it and, what the fuck are they talking about? Whereas me, I was okay, you remade a Jet 2 holiday commercial with yourself. Really.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not an American thing.
It's not interesting. Yeah, I don't get... Some of these trends I just don't get, and that's one of them. But no, it's a real thing. But they charge you. You have to pay for the holidays.
That's when you know you're getting into the older generation. You know that, right?
How?
When you don't understand the new trends.
Oh, I know.
That's the first sign that you know you're getting old.
Well, I was getting old then, about 10, 15 years ago, I guess. Because plenty of trends back then I didn't understand either. It's just getting worse now, especially with music. When you see, they start announcing these people that are going to be at these award shows or performing here, there, and everywhere. And one out of every 10 names.
Oh, I know. I had someone ask me at work, they're like, what's your Spotify rap? I'm like, A, I don't use Spotify for music. I use Apple Music. B, I don't listen to new music. It is very few and far between that I get new music. I listen to the same shit that I loved from back in the 90s, 80s, 2000s, 2010s. 2010s is kind of like the end cutoff for me.
Too, yeah.
And then now, if it's new music that I listen to, it's an established artist that I've previously liked. So Lady Gaga,
they released new, yeah.
Taylor Swift, kind of here or there. I'm, obviously, there's a lot of albums in there that I did not follow with Taylor Swift, but some of this new stuff. But some of these new people, like Sabrina Carpenter, have no fucking clue who that person is. Who's some other?
Me either. But have you heard her song called "Please"? That was the first song I heard from her. Well, I do listen to the real radio, when we go to the store and stuff. So I hear some new music, and that song was new. I mean, this is last year, beginning of this year. I don't know. They don't play it anymore, but when they did, that one was actually quite nice. They played other songs by her that I'm like, take or leave that. But that "Please" one I think is cute.
I don't listen to actual radio either. Well, I have Sirius XM, right? And Bougie,
oh, okay.
I pay for that shit. But the reason why I do, in the excuse me, the 3 stations that I have programmed on my car to cycle through or whatever. Pop 2K, so 2000 pop hits, right? So
they have that in iHeartRadio, don't they?
With what I just said, CNN, and that's honestly what plays the most is me listening to CNN because they have a CNN station on Sirius that simulcasts the actual TV show that's airing at that moment, right? So I'll listen to CNN a lot. That's 99% of the time that what I'm listening to. And the last thing is Christmas music.
Wow.
That's it.
Wait, so when you say Christmas music, do you mean during the season, or you listen to Christmas music?
Oh, all year round. It depends on my mood I'm in.
That's crazy.
So all year round, the whole 9 yards.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know how you listen to talking though. In the car. God, I hate it when they start talking. I switch.
But then I also listen to podcasts too. So I have Dan Savage with the Lovecast.
Oh no, that's a different person. Never mind.
And then I have one that's called Slow Burn. That's really good. They talk about different topics. So they did what did they do? They did something with the Rodney King beatings back in LA in the 90s. They did like a lot of different things that happened in over history. They'll like re-examine them, right? And it's a lot of political stuff, so obviously that's more my jam, right? Yeah. And then I listened to, because I love The Office, the show.
Oh my god, okay.
The Office Ladies podcast, where they rewatch each episode and give background, like what happened while they filmed it.
The people from the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
The actress
cool.
that plays Pam and the actress that plays Angela, they host it. And they give you like behind the scenes stuff on each episode, which is pretty cool, right? Like it's
I used to love watching those commentaries on DVDs.
Right.
Like, I don't think they do it anymore, but yeah, I used to love that, getting like insider knowledge.
So I listened to that one, and then obviously the very first podcast I listened to was called Dumb Gay Politics, and it's a lesbian comedian and her like straight best friend, and they just talk about politics from a normal, like not really politically savvy standpoint.
Just from
that's
like
why it's called
the
Dumb
general
Gay
public.
Politics, like you and I talking, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
well,
honestly,
you're a bit more versed in it than I am.
Right, and so are they to an extent, but like it's some good shit. And I got into that. I started listening to that one. It was like during Trump's first presidential term, and that's how they kind of took off talking shit about him. But yeah, I mean, it's either CNN, Pop 2K, or podcast for the most part in my car, and. Yeah, so it's kind of boring.
See, I use the CarPlay to listen to Apple Music, and I just listen to my personal playlist, so it just cycles through all the old shit that I listen to anyway.
Well, you know how Apple Music did the same thing as like Spotify? They did like a rap. I don't know if you got it. I got one. And like, well, you have to go. You have to go on Apple Music and like in their like news section or whatever, they have it in there. And I clicked on mine, and mine was mainly all musicals and or Disney songs.
Oh, okay. No, that's not bad.
I was like, oh, that tracks a lot.
Yeah. I like a lot of songs.
Very embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Oh my god, who cares?
Oh, I don't care, obviously, but I'm just like, wow. That's
typical.
That's your go-to music, Nick? Wow.
Is it
Little Mermaid soundtrack?
Replay 25? Is that your rap?
Girl, I don't know. I can't look at my phone right now.
I know. That's why I'm looking on the computer. But
I mean, I guess I can look on. I don't know if they have it on. I would assume you can access it through your. Yeah, it's the Replay 25.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to give that a listen. Although it's probably all the same shit.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. Another. It's your top music from 2025. A lot of the songs on it for me is so when I first got the Alexa for the house, when we would leave,
have one of those.
I have two. We have one in our
how come we
room,
never like drop in on each other?
And we have one on because I'm 99% of the time completely naked when I'm at home. So I mean, if you want to drop in on that, go for it. You might get an eyeful, but
anyway,
I digress. When we first got that, whenever we would leave, I would say, hey, such and such, there's one next to me, that's why I'm not going to say her name, but hey girl, can you play music to relax my dogs?
Aww.
So one of the major all the songs on that, like there's like a relax my dog playlist that they have, is my like top music, because it would just play while we're out.
It just plays for hours.
I was like, this is embarrassing. Like one of them, funny. I just pulled it up. One of them's called like Mountain Breeze, Winter Snow, Irish Hills.
That's funny.
Well, actually,
we play Ridiculousness on the TV when we leave for the dog.
But see?
Oh, okay. You can see it without actually playing it. Let me see what mine does then. This could be a fun game.
And then it gets into musicals and Disney.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's some Hanson, Mariah Carey,
oh, we
Billy
Joel.
Joel.
Together. I like that one. Mbop. Wait a minute. Mbop 2.0. What is that? Busted, did it say?
Oh yeah, that's
And Hanson?
yeah, so they did like a rock version, kind of, sort of emo,
Are
punky
you
version.
serious? I gotta hear that. Let me write that down because I'll forget. How did I not know this?
I don't know.
Because I live under a rock.
Are you alright,
I'm gonna
Olive?
write this.
Olive, lay down, honey bunny. Were you gonna write what? Oh, I'm sending it to you.
Oh, I appreciate it because I'll forget just as soon as I hang up. But that used to be my favorite song back in the day. And now you listen to it and it's like, oh my god, that's depressing.
But yeah, that's like
Love it.
random.
And what else
Random
you got?
shit.
I tried. Oh, you sent that I tried one to me once when you were listening to it. I want to look at mine. How do I look at it without actually playing it? Do you just click the box?
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought that would start playing it, but apparently not. Oh my god,
No.
my number one song on there is Disease. Actually, the top three are
Just
from
kissing.
her new album. And then number 4 is We Can't Stop, Miley Cyrus. And then number 5, again, is from Lady Gaga's new album.
That doesn't surprise me.
These are funny. I mean, these are all good songs, though, so... Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Love it. That's crazy. I can't wait to listen to that, actually. It's going to be fun.
I do
Okay.
like how Spotify does theirs, though. Like one of my
Don't use it.
coworkers was going. I don't either, but like one of my coworkers was talking about it. Like they'll like do your music listening age based on your music. Like she goes, yeah, my 32-year-old or however old he is, I don't know, fiance is got the listening age of like an early 20s girl kind of thing. Like it's funny shit like that, you know?
Yeah, I'd be
So it's like
embarrassed
I
too if mine
kind
would be.
of wish I had Spotify, but at the same time, I like my Apple Music.
Well, I was just saying, because I just said we didn't use it, do we? But then I thought, actually, our podcast is through Spotify, isn't it? So
Yeah.
we kind of use it.
Right.
Let's not talk crap about them, or we might just
To
disappear.
put
from
our
there.
shit out there, we use it, not to get stuff in.
I think it was great at the beginning, but then all these big names that we already use every day started, doing their own subscription
Yeah, I was gonna say
services
I've
for
never
music.
used them. I remember
didn't.
using when like the iPhone first came out and like streaming music came out, because obviously no one wanted to put music on their like iPods anymore and everything, right? And I think I
always still
used
did.
Pandora.
Oh my god, Pandora was the first one I would use. Yeah.
And then I think Pandora started like having the free level and then the paid level, and then I switched to iHeartRadio.
I use that, yeah.
And then from there, I just said, fuck it, I'm going to use... And I started paying for Apple Music. So, and that's where I've been ever since.
Well, Paul likes the Amazon one because we've got those devices. I don't want to say their name because I don't want her to hear me. But he originally got that because he could just tell it to play, anything. And if you had their subscription, it would just play it.
Right.
But then I couldn't, even though we have a family account with Amazon, I, for some reason, couldn't access the music. So after trying for months and failing, I gave up and I just signed up for Apple Music. So we've got 2 different subscriptions. I use Apple, he uses Amazon, and we pay for both.
Yeah,
I prefer Apple.
we just have Apple Music that we both use. But we have a HomePod and Alexa. So, like, we've had the HomePod
Mixed household.
for like ages, and we just got the Alexas about a year ago, even if maybe less than that, to be honest.
Oh, okay. The HomePod doesn't have a screen, though, does it?
No.
See, I like having the
just
screen.
It's like a dot.
Oh,
Or,
yeah, I hate those dots.
Whatever this little orb one is that I have for the office. But it's like that. We have one in our guest room and we have one in the kitchen. And then we have the Alexa in the drug den and the Alexa with the screen in the living room. So we have like a device in every single fucking room except for our bedroom.
It's insane, isn't it? We've got one in our bedroom. Or we did. No, we still do. It's on the dresser. But yeah, we've got one. Our bedroom, guest room, living room, kitchen. Kitchen one doesn't have a screen though. That's like the first one we bought, the old style.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really use them that much though. Set timers. That's what I use it for.
Well, yeah, that, and I have the Alexa connected to our lights. So
Oh, ours are too. Yeah.
that's the one
On.
thing. See?
Searching.
Yeah.
She's doing something right now.
Mine annoys the
Alexa,
shit
stop.
out of me with the lights though. So I'll tell it to turn a light off, and it will, which is great, awesome. But then it says that the light is disconnected and not responding, and I should check the internet connection. Blah 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 blah. And it's like you've already turned it off, so can you not? She
Right.
does it every time.
Well, I also have mine set up to tell me the weather every day at 11:30 in the morning, which is kind of nice. But
What if you're not near it? I mean, I
it
guess
still
you just
goes
don't
off.
hear it, but
Yeah,
why don't you just check your watch or your phone?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either. Why am I questioning this? It's not my life. It doesn't matter. Like, why am I so concerned with what you do every day? I don't care.
Oh God! But I was changing. So, like in our living room, we have calendar blocks. You know, like the date. Like a teacher used to have them on the desk. That's how I
and you
remember.
change.
You
Yeah.
change the block for the number, and then there's the month under that. So I was changing that, and then we also have a countdown to Christmas that we always put out. So we only got 11 days left, right? 12, 11?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Don't you feel like it snuck up on us this year?
Oh yeah, yeah. 11 days. When this posts, it'll be 10 days. But I'm just like, I finally just got Christmas shopping done, right? And that's just for Farrell. We got our stuff for our niece and nephew, but like, I haven't got anything for the parents yet. And it's like, what the fuck? And we're going to be seeing one of them this upcoming weekend, like a week from today. So I need to get on it.
You need to get it this week.
Yeah, no shit. But I got Farrell's. And then, I gotta get something for Mom, because Mom's going to come over, I think, Christmas Day this year, because it falls on a Thursday, and Farrell's gonna be off because he's off Thursdays and Fridays. So
That'll be nice.
we're gonna, I mean, she'll only be here for like 15 minutes, then she'll be deuces, gotta go.
15 minutes.
Yeah, she's
not gonna eat?
She does like a drive-by, and we exchange gifts and go. Because I don't know, she has this weird thing that she's like I think, I don't know, she hasn't communicated it, but I feel like she feels like she's interfering on me and Farrell's like time together. I have no idea.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, we fucking live together. It's fine. Like, you don't have to worry about it. You can stay longer than 10 minutes if you want to, but whatever. I let her do what she wants.
I hope she doesn't like actually feel unwelcome.
I can't imagine she does, but you know me with my dry pants sarcasm. She might.
Well, and you're not very reassuring, so I'm sure you've
Okay.
not like told her that
All
she
right.
is welcome.
Okay. No, I told her that she can come over whenever she wants. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't. If you want to come over. That's fine.
Don't you wish people still did that, or are you one of those that hate when people just drop in unannounced?
Oh, I grew up like that. So it
Yeah, I
doesn't
miss
faze me in the
it.
least bit.
I wish
at least
people
not
would
at
just stop
Walt.
in when they're in the neighborhood.
Not at Mom's house, because like none of Mom's immediate family really lived by us. But like Dad's house, all the time. I mean, it was to the point
Just
where
show up.
we didn't even keep our front door locked. People would just walk right in. Friends and my family,
Same.
and we just really didn't care, because that's what I was like talking to Ariana about before we started, and I was like, do you remember any like holiday Christmas traditions that we did at Dad's house growing up? Because the only thing I remember doing at Dad's house was Dad waking us up, cooking breakfast. That's about it. Like, I don't remember anything like
What a memory, though.
like a tradition that that we did. And she's like, yeah, she goes, Dad would usually wake us up, and then she goes, I just remember it being chaotic because we had to be to like 17 different people's places in one day. And I was like, yeah,
I
that
don't
sounds
miss
about
that.
right. That sounds about right. But like, we didn't do that at Mom's side. Like, Mom's, we would wake up, eat, And then, like, the big tradition with Mom was when we open a gift, she would have to have Christmas music playing. Like, that was the thing, and it was a specific CD, and I cannot remember it. And she's probably, if she's listening, screaming at me
Screaming the name of it.
But it was like some big band guy, and he would just do Christmas traditional songs, and we would listen to that while we opened it. And another thing that Mom did growing up was to make it a little bit, and you know, I like more intellectual things. Like, I'm very, like, I like puzzles and shit like that. So I love this shit. But Mom, instead of like when she would write, you know, to Nick from Santa or to Nick from Mom and Dad or whatever, you know what I mean, like on the gifts, the tags, she would make it more of like a scavenger thing. So like, instead of saying to Nick, it would say to the one born in 1987. And she would do like different things like that, right? Like the middle child or things like that, to where you kind of had to like think about, all right, who does this belong to? And it made it a little bit more fun. I mean, I thought it was cool, but again, I like things that make me think like that. So, but that was, I mean, and then like, that's about it for Moms.
And what if you came across one that was like to the one that was adopted in 1992?
It wouldn't have been me.
Just drop family drama in there. That'd be fun, huh?
But yeah, so like we did that, and then I was like, Ariana, I don't remember ever doing anything at Dad's. She goes, not really. She goes, except for, you know, again, it just being crazy because we had to go to like 17 different places. I was like, yeah.
Moms always try harder to make it special, though, so that doesn't surprise me.
That's true.
Yeah, we were lucky.
Mom always decorated the inside of the house too, not just a tree, but like she would decorate like hand towels in the kitchen and the bathroom, and you know, we would have centerpieces on the table, and she would put snow globes, and like her and my stepdad made this huge ass fucking city. Because, you know, people that do, like, the cities underneath the tree. Yeah. They hand-painted, like, all this shit. Like, and they made, like, little skating rinks out of aluminum foil. And it had, like, the cotton for snow and little trees. And they would light up. It was really cool. I'm sure she has pictures of it somewhere.
Do you think she still has those?
I don't know if she got rid of them or not when her and Jeff got divorced, or if he got them, or what the case is. She has a lot of Christmas shit, so I would assume she has them. But it's a pain in the ass to put up, like a pain in the ass, because I remember them. They would put down like plywood first, and then they would put down the cotton for the snow, and then place these buildings that they, you know, because it made it look like the buildings were like, you know, 1800s like New England theme. So they were, in my head, they were like little, it just reminded me of like a city a little town in Vermont in winter. That's what it kind of like the theme
like
was.
The little schoolhouse that could fit like 6 kids.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
It sounds super cute. Like, I don't have the patience for it, but it does sound cute.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think I would be able to, because she, you know, was slowly trying to pawn a lot of this shit off on me as I'm getting older, right? And I'm like,
pawn, or is she trying to pass down traditions?
Okay, all right. Potato.
Same difference.
Same but different. Yes. And I'm just like, this shit's just gonna sit in my attic because I do not have the patience or the time to put all. Well, I have the time. Clearly, I have the time. I feel like I do nothing on the weekends, but I don't have the patience to put all this shit together. I really don't. And plus, we have the dogs, which I can't really use that as an excuse because we had the 2 big dogs growing up, and they still put out a city, so I can't really use that one. But still, like I don't know. That's not a tradition. Plus, I don't have anybody to pass shit on to. So it's like, ooh, where's it gonna go
when you don't have kids, isn't it? Because I feel like a lot of it is trying to make it special for them. So if you don't have kids or kids around, you're like,
right.
Do I really care if I don't decorate this year? Not really.
Well, yeah, we still decorate though. But
we do because Paul likes it.
That's what I'm saying. Pharaoh and I both like it. Um, but
I like
like,
seeing it. I just don't like putting it out.
well, that's why he does it.
Yeah.
And he probably hates me for it, but
Oh, I doubt it. He probably enjoys doing it. It's probably calming.
I get. Well, yeah, because he
Some
does like
people
doing
find it
outside.
that way, whereas me, I want it to be perfect. So if I try to do anything like that, it stresses me out because I get stuck on a decision.
Well, I think I don't think we're gonna add any more for this year. I mean, we got a lot
It's a bit
outside
late.
already as it is.
Oh my god. Sorry, not to interrupt. Speaking of decorations and this year, so Paul and I wanted to go see, like when you're little and you go drive around and see the neighborhood Christmas lights.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like so many.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to do that again this year with my stepmom and Paul. And I said, let's do it. I said, let's do it. So I carefully picked a weekend. I thought, well, not the weekend after Thanksgiving, because if they didn't do it before Thanksgiving, then, that's the weekend they'll be putting them up. Let's go the weekend, a couple weekends after so they have time to put them all up.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided yesterday was the day. They've had enough time. Everybody that's putting up decorations should have them up already, yeah?
Right. We're
So
about a
we
week
went
out.
out. Yeah, so we went into the rich neighborhoods last night near where my mom or stepmom lives, and I was shocked. There was like one, two, maybe two or three houses in a neighborhood that actually put anything out. Most of them were just like a string of lights or some lawn ornaments that lit up, but you know what I mean, not much at all. There was, I think we came across one, two or three really big displays. They weren't together. They were all in different neighborhoods that we just drove
Mm-hmm.
through. But I was shocked to see that this, like, I get why, we don't do this huge display because you have to pay all the money to buy the stuff and, of course, electric and yada, yada, yada. But in these huge neighborhoods where these houses are like, $1 million, I really thought they would have huge displays everywhere I looked. But it wasn't like that. Half the houses were dark, so I assume they just go away for winter. I don't know. But it was a little disappointing.
Or maybe they just don't celebrate Christmas.
Maybe my stepmom was saying, some of these people probably are Jewish because they're like,
Hanukkah
it's
did
near the
start
medical.
last night.
Did
If I
it?
remember correctly. I think so, yeah.
I didn't see any candles lit, but I don't know. I mean, maybe they do have different faiths. That makes sense. But that many people, I think it's more that people just don't feel like doing it anymore.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't remember ever decorating our house at Dad's house on the outside. We always had a tree, and we decorate that. But I don't ever remember putting lights up. But Mom, on the other hand, did everything. Lights outside, lights inside, like the whole 9 yards. So, we obviously still do both, right? But with us adding all this extra shit this year, I am anxious to see what our electric bill is going to be like. Because normally our electric bill is, honestly, and people look at me like I'm crazy when I say this, but it's usually a high electric bill for us is like $110, a high one.
What?
And right, that's the reaction I usually get. A low one for us is like 70.
Oh my god! I've
And
never seen 70 on my. I've never seen 110 on my bill since we lived.
well, that's what my mom says. Like my mom's house is about
Oh my god!
400 square feet smaller than ours, and her electric bill is damn near almost $200 sometimes. And I'm like, that is insane.
Same provider.
No. So she has like the big one that's in the Carolinas, Duke Energy.
Yeah.
We are on a co-op, and I don't know why. I think it's because we're part of the county. We're not part of any established city. So we have what they call the York County Electric Co-op.
You say York?
So, yeah,
That's
YORK.
funny.
And the Carolinas, all of our shit is
It
based
makes
off
sense.
of England.
Yeah. I didn't think
Lancaster,
about it.
well, depends on who you ask. They call it Lancaster down here. Us from the north call it Lancaster, but you get side eye if you call it Lancaster down here. It's Lancaster.
Why? What did they say? Lancaster?
Like Lanky?
Yeah.
Lancaster.
Well, it makes sense, but because we've over there Lancashire, and that's how it's pronounced. But Yeah.
But that's
Okay.
isn't that with the SHIRE?
SHIRE, yeah. But the Lanka part is the same, so I guess that makes sense.
But it's LANCASTER, Lancaster.
Oh my god, it's like when people say Birmingham. Birmingham.
Right. Or Louisville when it's spelled Louisville.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But like, so we're part of the York County Co-op, and I don't know if that makes such a big difference.
Well, they're probably just not charging outrageous prices like the big guys. They're charging, real.
Well, I think that's what's funny is because I think at the end of the day, York County, the co-op uses the same grid as Duke Energy. So I don't know how it works, but all I know is that ours is cheap.
Yeah, most of the grid part doesn't surprise me, but I think most of the big guys, when they increase the prices and whatnot, most of it has to be profit because they've got all these solar farms that go to them. Consumers is who we use. So what I mean, they're getting the energy fairly cheaply, or at least cheaper now than they did back then. Yet the prices just keep going up. So
is consumers for electric? I thought they were consumers energy was gas. No,
it's both. Yeah, okay. Gas and electric. Which I didn't think we had gas because we've got an electric oven. But no, it turns out we do use gas for
probably for your heat,
water heater. Mm-hmm. And I think maybe the furnace as well, which I didn't realize because the air on the same furnace is electric. So I just assumed the heat was, but no, it has.
Because we have a gas. Well, our gas bill's only like $30 a month too. That's even.
I don't look at them separately because they all come together, so I'm not really sure.
Oh, see, we got different. Like we have York County Natural Gas Authority, and then York Co-op Electric for that. And then obviously we don't have a water bill.
So then to say that, do you get two separate bills, one for gas, one for electric?
Because it's two separate companies.
So then together, entities. How much are they? So you said 110 is high for electric.
So 145, give or take, on the high
end. That's still not bad. I got ours down to 125 once, and that was during summer, and we never used the air. I just had the windows open, the fans going like we did in the UK. It was hard and not really worth it in the end. So that's why I don't bother anymore. But that was the only time that's the lowest number I ever saw was 125. And that was actively trying to get it down. Now, this last one I just got was, usually it's not as bad in the winter, but this time it was $275. I can only assume that's all the Christmas decorations.
And that's with our bill includes a $5 donation we do every month towards.
Oh, is it optional?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought they just took $5 donation whether you liked it or not.
No, we donate $5 every month to I can't remember what they call it, Feel the Heat Fund or some shit for people that can't afford electricity as much and so they don't go.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that's kind of nice that the co-op even does that.
Yeah. So we donate to that every month. So, I mean, if you want to deduct $5 off, that's not really that serious.
I mean, that doesn't make much of a difference, does it?
No.
That's why I want to go to solar, though, but they charge so much for the installation.
The initial,
equipment's not too bad. So I keep trying to tell Paul, I was like, we could install it ourselves. He's like,
we have a lot of houses around here on solar. A lot.
It's worth it. I mean, I know it costs a lot up front, but it is less if you just buy the stuff and install it yourself. But it's worth it. It'll pay for itself in the end.
One of my girlfriends is like, yeah, I got an electric bill. It was like $10. I was like, oh.
Because she has solar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because, you can stay connected to the grid in case you need it. Or you can just disconnect yourself entirely. Which is, I'd like to do that. But I think Paul would like to stay where you could use both just in case. Or sell back what solar you don't use. Some companies will let you do that. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing too is that one of my girlfriends and I at work were talking the other day about how I would love to have an EV car, an electric car, but I don't want to go through the hassle of having to get everything hooked up, which I'm sure it's not hard.
Well, technically no, but what you might find, or at least what we found, is our house is older, so it was only built for 100 amps. So if we ever wanted to go down that route, we'd actually have to upgrade.
You'd have to rewire, right?
Yeah. Oh, when they say rewire, I always thought that meant like rewire the whole house, like rerun it all. But apparently all they really mean is changing out the box, and they leave the old original wire in the walls. I was like, what good is that then? I mean,
Well, we
save
already
time
did
and money,
that.
but I want to replace the old wires. I mean, the box too. But my concern is, what if these old wires are not connected properly, hidden behind these walls, and you're telling me that's of no concern? We're just gonna reconnect them to the new box.
We're gonna be able to run more power with the same old wires that couldn't handle
Exactly.
it. It's gonna be
Like, do
all
you
right.
not think replacing those, or should that not be a
Your
part
house
of it?
is gonna burn down.
Yeah. Well,
don't know.
hopefully not, but I should probably check my insurance to see if that's even covered. It's probably not.
We yeah, we already upgraded our box, but like I was like, I
Oh,
wanted,
did you?
Yeah, we did that. I can't remember why we had. Oh, when we had our when we replaced our HVAC, we had to.
How much
it
did it
wouldn't-
cost to do the panel?
Oh shit, I don't remember.
You don't know. Farrell handles it. Yeah.
It was a couple grand. I know that.
Okay. 'Cause for us, the quote was quite high just for that. Oh.
Yeah, but we had to. It was either that or no AC, and I was like, we live in the South, in the summer. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. I am not. I already have normal swamp ass when it's not hot as shit out. Let alone when it's 99 plus and humidity.
Yeah.
This ain't happening. This ain't
You
happening.
have to have air conditioning for sure.
No shit. We would have to have like goddamn Glade plugins in every single room if we didn't have air conditioning.
It's just crazy though. So your old furnace just didn't take as much power or something, or not furnace, but you know
The
what I mean,
AC,
air conditioning.
yeah. But it was also the AC, the original AC when this house was built 30 plus years ago. 30.
That's crazy that it even lasted that long. Aren't they
That's
supposed to
what
be
the
like
guy
10,
said.
15? Yeah,
That's
so
what
that
the guy said.
got your money's worth, I guess.
I guess. But yeah, so that was one of our homeowner things that we did. Got that.
Oh, don't you just love those surprises? Still beats
great.
renting, though. Imagine if
So
that had
great.
happened and you had to depend on the landlord to get someone out to fix it. You'd have been waiting forever.
Yeah, that's true. That's so true. But yeah, so hopefully it won't be too bad with all this additional shit we added to the Christmas out there.
I mean, if I
We'll
had
see.
your bill amounts, I wouldn't even worry about it. You'll be fine. That's crazy. I need to find me a co-op. But here, we don't really have options. It's like, if you want to be on the grid, there's one company.
Well, that's how we are with our internet. Like, there's only one company where we're at, and it
Yeah.
sucks.
I mean,
that's
growing
with us
up,
paying
I
with
feel
the
like we
highest
learned,
thing.
is that not like a monopoly? Is that not illegal? Does that not fit the description? I don't know. Apparently not.
I mean, to an extent.
I guess in their mind, like, well, you could, get energy from other sources. Like, that's
I
not really the
guess,
same, because you're still the only one supplying electric in the form of electric. So,
Who knows? I don't even fight that fight anymore.
Me
it
either,
is what it
but
is.
I just
need
feel like
the
that's
internet
the
for
last-
work and life, so you're gonna just gouge me as it is. Might as well just
I was
take
talking
it.
about electric, but yeah, no, I guess
Well, any
internet,
of
I'll
them.
just go with whoever I can get.
Any of them.
Well, see,
You know.
internet also wouldn't count because there's other companies where you can do like the whole wireless internet thing.
Oh well, not us. Oh well, yeah. If
yeah,
you go
I
through,
mean,
like your
terrible
phone
speeds.
provider.
Yeah, but I guess technically they could say, well, that's an option.
That's what I'm
so we're
saying.
not
Can you imagine
monopoly.
working at home trying to, with something like that? Exactly. I'd be in the middle of a call. Oh, ooh, reconnecting. I'd be like,
Right.
fuck.
And I don't know about you guys, but we use like a virtual desktop, so we log in to another computer from our computer essentially. And the
No.
amount of internet that takes, or bandwidth, I guess is what it would be called. And we're both doing it because we both work.
Oh,
at the
I'm
same
sure.
company.
I'm sure it takes a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh my god, yeah, they send me a summary. It's like, I don't need to know, but the last one I read, we use like 800 gigs of data in a month.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, most of it's got to be work.
Oh, I would assume so. You're both remote. I mean,
Yeah, but then we stream everything, so it doesn't surprise me.
that's because we are an on-demand culture now. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, which I don't fully support. I miss the whole, like, you own physical media, and that is yours for life. No one can ever take it away from you. Whereas with
I don't
streaming,
think that's what
they just
I
remove.
miss.
Really?
I think what I miss is the anticipation of having your weekly sitcom or whatever that you're watching, right? And then you're left on a cliffhanger for a week until the next episode comes out.
I fucking hated that. No,
like, I don't get me wrong, I love a binge, but I also like, you know, getting sucked into a story and then having to wait, you know, a day or two or a week to get it.
It makes it last longer.
Right. Now, the series that be coming out on, like, these other streaming, like HBO Max and things like that, where they take 2 fucking years in between seasons to put out a new one, drives me fucking bonkers.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm a nerd alert, just gonna put that out there right now. There is a prequel series on Amazon Prime, I want to think, for the Lord of the Rings. For the Lord of the Rings, universe, I guess, for lack of a better word, I'm trying to say. And they've done 2 seasons. But they've done those 2 seasons, I swear to God, within like 4 years. Like, it takes forever to get a new one out. That is driving me nuts. Like, I like a season starts in the fall, season ends in the spring. We just got to go through summer hiatus, and bing, bam, boom, we're back to it.
Oh yeah,
that
I
ain't.
like those ones too.
That's some of these with these other companies, like, you know, HBO, Amazon, Netflix, yada yada yada. They take forever to produce a season, which drives me nuts.
Yeah, it is annoying.
But it probably,
Did you hear about Netflix trying to buy Warner Brothers?
Yeah. Sure did. That's gonna be interesting. Well, that's the funny thing too, is just like, I remember is like, oh, you know, when streaming first came out, you had to have like every single service, and now it seems like they're all starting to come back to just like one service. You got Hulu with Disney Plus with ESPN, and you have like Netflix obviously is trying to go over Warner Brothers and stuff, so it's like we're all gonna get back to one service. It seems like it's cycled, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
before we had to have 7 different platforms, and now we have these platforms pairing up and doing stuff. And like on Amazon, you can stream from like different platforms through Amazon. I've noticed that yesterday when I was on there, and I was like, huh. That's interesting.
Okay. See, I don't go on that one very often because when Amazon Prime, the video service, first started, it was shockingly old titles and nothing I wanted to see.
Right.
So I kind of left that in my mind. So they're the last place I ever check for anything. But
Right.
They're probably better now. Actually, no. Yeah, they are, because they started making their own shows now, haven't they?
Yeah. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Well, yeah, not that one. But there has been one or
Okay.
two, I think, that I went on there to watch because I saw it somewhere else, and I was like, I want to see that. They're the last ones I check. Well, plus, the Prime thing pisses me off. You charge me every year for Prime, okay? And that used to include your video selection or whatever. Now, it's like that includes some of our selection. If you want more or the rest, then you have to pay a separate Prime Video subscription fee to get
I
those
didn't know that.
titles. Oh yeah, this all the time. I'll go on there and I'll find something, and it'll be either I pay now to watch it once, or I join their higher tier, and I can.
Oh, well, that's all it's about. It's about the tiers.
No,
You
I'm
got
not
the
going.
ad-free tier, the tier with ads, the tier with this edition, yada, 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 and that's where they get you, you know?
Yeah, another reason I miss physically owning media and not having to deal with the bullshit. But to be honest, I'm one of those people, I wish I could just cut it all out of my life. Like, I'm not strong enough to do that because I do like my shows sometimes. But it would be really nice. Those people that don't have TVs, I'm a bit envious. I'm like, how much time in the day you must have because you don't waste it watching telly?
I wish I could turn these, I'm sure you can, and this, as I'm thinking this in my head and about to articulate it, I feel like a dumb bitch saying this, but I wish there was a way where you can like pause your subscriptions, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not like, because there's some streaming that I have for only like 1 or 2 shows.
Oh God, I know.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't want to have to go through and cancel. And then
lose
when the
the ones
show
I've
comes
saved.
back on, resubscribe and all this, why can't I just like hit a, like, you know, when your credit card
Some of them let you
stolen,
pause.
where they just, you can lock your credit card when it's
Yeah.
stolen and you can't use it. Let me do that with my Netflix. Let me do that with all that shit. And then when I'm ready to start watching again, boop, boop, and then just charge me at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be nice.
It would be.
There's so many we have that are just, like you said, for one show or a set of shows, and you hardly ever open them. But that one time I want to watch it, I want it to be there.
And then I'll reactivate it, and then you could charge me for how long I have it active, and then I'm going to shut that motherfucker down and stop charging me. I'm not using it. Access deny my ass. You know what I mean?
Access deny.
So, like, it just... And I feel like in the long run, I mean, it would probably be, I don't know. I feel like if you market it right, people will probably use it more, your service, right? And you might see a pump in revenue. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think so, because if you know that you could just pause it at any time rather than cancel and lose everything, you'd be more likely to sign up in the first place.
But I also think a lot of these companies bank on the fact that you're going to sign up and forget about it.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely, like, that is the way they make money, isn't it? For people like us.
Right. Like, oh, I forgot I had that streaming service because I haven't watched it since 2018.
Yeah.
Like,
and then this recent, like, crackdown on sharing accounts. It's just,
it's
so silly. Like, you don't make enough money that you have to start policing who's logging into these accounts. Because me and my sister, we share an account, I won't say for who, but for one of the streaming services. And they've recently started this whole, every time you log in, like, this isn't your usual address. Are you traveling? So we just say, yeah. And then they send you a code, but they send it to my sister's email. But she just tells me what it is. And bada bing, bada boom.
So when Netflix started that, because I think they started it.
They did,
first, I just said, fuck it. Because Mom uses our Netflix. And I just opened up a companion one for her. Because I was just like, whatever. I mean, Mom and I share streaming services, all of them, and she pays for some of them and I pay for some of them. So
which makes sense. Like, I think families should be able to do that. That shouldn't be against the rules. It's one thing if I'm selling it to other people.
Right.
But if it's in your family, why should we all pay for the same subscription?
That's a good idea. Mom, you want to use my Netflix? Venmo me $5 every month.
That is
it's a deal.
Exactly what I was saying.
Deal. You would have paid $8 on your own. I'm saving you $3.
No. Although I pay half of the subscription with my sister, so we split the cost, but half of it is still less than paying for a full one each. When
we
don't, that's not our mainstream, so we don't use it.
Our mainstream is the one that Mom pays for, and that's YouTube TV because that's our our live
TV.
that's
my life. How did I not know you have YouTube TV too? That's what I use for cable.
Yeah, we use that.
The price just keeps going up and up. Yeah, I get all these emails. Well, it does, and then they always send these emails. I don't know if you get those then because you're not the one that's on whatever, but they're always having issues with providers. Like, we've not been able to come to an agreement with so and so. So as of this date, right now,
you're not going to have that channel. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
because that just recently happened with ESPN, Disney, and ABC. Yeah. And it was such a hoop to do because ABC is the one that does Monday Night Football. So for a hot minute there, while it was still out, we couldn't watch Monday Night Football. And so I went and upgraded our Disney Plus to include ESPN so that we could watch Monday Night Football. And then the agreement came towards naturally. And then I was like, fucking downgrading that shit, and I downgraded right back to normal Disney Plus because, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It really is. There's got to be a better way than what they say on infomercials. It's true though. Someone's got to come up with a better way to do this because that doesn't just benefit the companies, but benefits the actual users,
the consumer. Yeah. Well.
Mm-hmm. Or we all just need to find other things to do and give up on media.
Yeah, it's called read a book.
Yeah. Oh, I like reading, actually. But I just never feel like... It never crosses my mind. I mean, I got all these books on my Kindle to read, and it just never occurs to me to pick it up and start one.
My thing is, I love reading. I enjoy reading. It's great. But my problem is, I don't know what it is, but ever since I've gotten to where I'm at in my life, stage of life, every time I start to read, I automatically get drowsy. Automatically. Like, I cannot make it. It is like, I don't care. I could be just woken up from a 9-hour nap, ready to go out and seize the day.
9 hours is not a nap. That's
In
a
my
full
life
night's
it
sleep.
is. In my life it is. You know this. A nap for me is minimum 2 hours. Anyways,
I agree with that part.
I'm like a bear. I need my sleep. I hibernate.
Well, it takes me an hour just to fall asleep, so yeah, a nap is at least 2.
Read a book. But like I will start struggling to get through a chapter. Because my eyes will get heavy, and I'm just like, I could be into the story, and I just don't know what it is. Because when I was younger, when Harry Potter would release, and we pre-ordered them on fucking Amazon, and they came same
When it
day
was
at my
just like
house,
books pretty much on Amazon.
I
Yeah.
went through that motherfucker within one night,
cover to cover.
no
And
issue.
I still do that though, so that's another reason I think I put it off, because I know once I pick up a book, I'll probably read it till the end. So there goes 5, 6 hours.
I wish I could. I wish I could. The last time I read a book without getting drowsy is when I had my federal jury summons, and I took a book with me to, because that's the only thing we could take to court. And I read it and I stayed awake. But that is about it. Like, if I'm at home and just relaxing, gone.
You've like conditioned
passed out.
yourself to use reading as a way to, well, get
I
tired.
guess. I have no idea.
I'm not surprised though, because society kind of does that anyway, don't they? They're like, one of the main suggestions if you can't fall asleep is to like start reading a book. We shouldn't use that as a means to like make ourselves tired. That's not really the intent, is it?
It just,
but that's
it
a
blows
shame.
my mind.
I hope you find a way to move forward from this and find a way to read again without falling asleep.
Yeah, no,
I love it. There's just something about being able to come up with your own your own version of what's going on.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Well, that's why I also found out that Amazon, speaking of producing their own shows, Amazon is about to come out with their own series called Scarpetta, which is based off a book series that I am obsessed with. Yeah. Like, I read probably like the first 10 books in this series, and I cannot wait. Nicole Kidman's going to be in it.
Oh, I love her.
I think Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be in it, if I remember correctly, too.
Okay, so
I'm super excited. It's supposed to come out this upcoming spring. It's called Scarpetta, and it's about a chief medical examiner in Virginia going through her cases and all her, it's more like a crime thriller like type thing.
Yeah, but I think I'd like the show. I'll have to try it when it comes out, but I've tried reading that book because you keep suggesting it, and every time I start it, it just doesn't grip me.
Oh, see, I get sucked into them. I don't know why. Well, also doesn't help that most of those books are from, previous times that don't really apply to now, like early 90s technology kind of bullshit going on.
Oh, I know, but that's our heyday, isn't it?
They're talking about floppy disks and shit in the books.
That doesn't bother me.
You bring a floppy disk to a meeting now, they're like, what the fuck is that? What is that?
God, that would be hilarious.
Well, that's the funny thing too, is like, I'll go out with, because obviously, when you work in like an office culture, a lot of us are cross generations, right? In our like social groups at work, right? And one thing that's funny is, I think Graham, his wife Caroline, who works with us as well, and then Dana and myself all went out to lunch last week, and they were playing music from like Pop 2K at the restaurant, right? And I would look over to Dana and be like, "Who's singing the song?" And I feel like there was a couple of them that Graham, Caroline, and myself are all kind of like in the same millennial generation, whereas Dana is a Gen Zer, and she'd be like, "I have no fucking clue. I have no clue." I'm like, "Ooh, God, that's embarrassing for me. Am I really that old? Cool, right?" But like, there would be different scenarios. I'm like, "Do you know what that is?" Like, what did you ever have a screen name, Dana? What?
Oh my God,
it doesn't sound like that. But like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of shit that Graham and I would give her on a daily basis, because that's just our dynamic, the three of us.
Yeah, that's fun though. I mean, at least you can teach her a bit about our generation, and then you can learn about
the struggles we had.
I mean, I don't know. It was fun in the 90s. I feel like everything just kind of turned to shit. Like, not early 2000s, but like about 2010. Let's say that. Then it was
2010, 2010. What was I doing in 2010? I was already down here. I know that.
Yeah, I was in Florida.
2010. I don't even know who I was dating. That's the milestones in my life. That's how I remember. Who was I fucking at that time in my life? That will correlate to how my life was going. So I remember.
Probably with.
I wasn't with Matt at the time because that didn't start until 2012.
Because that was after me and Corey broke up, but before me and Paul got together.
It was probably during like my hoe phase because I was like in between Robbie and Matt.
It could have
dicks
been.
And buttholes
I remember
in between
you
there.
And Robbie breaking up. I think when I lived in my first apartment with Corey in Florida, which would have been 2009. 9.
Yeah, that's when Robbie and I broke up.
Okay, so
because I moved down here in 2008. We were like a little bit over a year. I want to say we were together.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. See, and that's when everything just started going to hell.
Oh, it sure did. My God, those were like and that's like I was telling some of those stories to Dana and Graham the other day. I don't know how it came up, but it was like, have you ever had a girlfriend? And I was like, I mean, I've had girlfriends, but like when they want to be closer, for lack of a better word, I would kick them to the curb.
Same.
Nope. Can't do it.
One time I started
you'll get pregnant if I touch you, so no touchy.
Yeah, or like, well, back then, because you were raised religious as well, weren't you? So was I. I could always just be like, oh no, I'm waiting for marriage.
Yeah, no, I definitely was not that. Because as I was telling my
fell
girlfriend
back on that all the time.
As I was telling my girlfriend I couldn't touch her snatch, I was over getting my snatch touched. So, like, clearly that wasn't.
I mean, she doesn't know that, or did she?
I don't know if she did or not. My last girlfriend, probably not, because one of my last girlfriends. I remember I told this story the other day to the crew. So, one of my last girlfriends, I was probably like 16, I want to say, when we were dating, and we were going to a party. It was New Year's Eve. I remember it to this day, at this fucking trap house in the ghetto. And
what's a trap house? I mean, just like a drug house.
You're so white. Yes. Trap house is a drug house, essentially. We were going to this trap house in the ghetto for a party, and I remember we were all smoking, and I'm pretty sure, actually I know for sure, that's the first and only time that I tried cocaine. And I remember going into the bathroom and opening the door, and my girlfriend was making out with another guy. And I was devastated. You would think...
You cared?
That... Exactly.
Or was it because you liked the guy?
I think it was because I was so hopped up on drugs that my emotions just took over. But I was devastated.
Like the principle
that
of it.
I went out fucking side and sat under a street light in the middle of the night crying on the corner because I was getting cheated on. But did I mean, it's like, what the fuck was my problem back then?
It was the principle of it.
Like, clearly
how
you
dare
did
her
not
do
want...
that.
I guess. I guess.
I get it.
But like, I wasn't giving her any sugar, so why wouldn't she not go to the next candy shop? I don't you know what I mean?
And then you said you were off like with men, so
I was gallivanting myself, yes. So I was over here being a hypocrite, apparently. You know,
well, kind of not though, because you were going with the same sex but different sex of her, whereas she cheated on you with another man. That's different.
Bitch, how was it? Same but different. Don't even try that one.
No.
I'm over here trying to own my mistakes, and you over here trying to justify my infidelities
for you. You're welcome. Thank you.
But yeah, like and then fast forward to like 2011-ish. Do you remember when I lived in that apartment with like 2 other girls?
Oh my God, yeah. I won't say that, but yeah.
Okay. That was right before Matt. And we had a party one time at the apartment. I don't know if I've ever told you this. I probably have. But we had an apartment.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I think.
And we had a party. And one of the roommates and I were going to smash and dash with her boyfriend. And I was like,
do that.
I was going to try, but when it got down to brass tacks, I couldn't pay the toll. Like, I tried. The three of us were in bed. Like, I was trying my hardest, but it ended up...
That's even worse, though, when you start,
right. I felt so awkward. So she ended up getting up, the girl, and left. And me and her boyfriend smashed. Wow.
Well, then you had no issues, did you?
Nope.
See?
Everything.
It was her.
Everything came to work at that point. No issues there. You know what I mean? It's just like...
Yeah. I mean, I never would, but if I was going to try it with a female or a woman, I think it would have to be one-on-one. That whole 3-person thing would just...
See, in my head, right, and this is horrible of me, in my head, in heterosexual sex, a man should be more dominant and a woman would be more submissive, right? That's the, like, what's instilled in me from, you know, obviously porn and shit from, like, whatever, right? So in my head, I'm just like, but I can't be dominating over a girl. So I think I psych myself up so much that it just nothing works.
Yeah, but I mean, he's the main guy. Why didn't he start everything off and then you just kind of...
I don't know. We were probably drunk too. I honestly, I really don't know.
I mean, obviously it wasn't
party.
meant to be.
Right, no. Sure wasn't. But like... Well, that's because it seems like that was another thing. During lunch the other day, they asked me like, "So when did you like first realize you were gay?" And I was like, "Oh God," because we were talking about so Graham and Caroline, they have twin boys, and they just had a birthday party. I think they're God, this is horrible. Maybe I can't remember how old they are. They're young. Okay, elementary school, if not a little bit younger. Sorry if you guys are listening. I do love your children. But I was talking about how, so they just had a birthday party, right? And I was like, yeah, I remember like the last time I was like the first and only time I remember having a birthday party thrown for me as a kid by my parents was a Little Mermaid gate. Let me take that back out. A Little Mermaid themed birthday party. And that's when the question came up, like, did you always know you were gay? And I'm like, you know what? Looking back, I feel like I didn't have same-sex attractions until probably, like, 4th or 5th grade. Oh. Where, like, and I would say, like, attraction, obviously not sexual at that point, right?
Yeah,
because that's not one thing I was not even thinking about, right? But it was more like I always felt an attraction to, like, my best guy friends. Whether it's, like, maybe, I mean, looking back now, it could have been just be like, hey, we're really close, we're good guy friends kind of thing. Like, I love you like a brother, maybe type shit. Maybe. But I remember that, like, I had this good friend in Catholic school. His name was Derek, and I just remember being attracted to him. I thought he was good looking, this, that, and the other. And we were really super close. So, like, I feel like I told him, I was like, I feel like I knew at a young age, but didn't really understand it until I obviously got into like preteens and teenage and like, this was a little bit more than just, you know, hey, buddy, you're swell. Yeah. Right.
See, that's like, you said 4th or 5th grade?
Yeah.
Because that's a bit late for me. I actually...
You think so?
Well, for me, in my experience, that's why when people ask me, I'm like, I always knew, but I didn't know what it was. But I remember going to preschool, and we were only there for like half a day, and I think the point was just to get you used to being away from home before you go to kindergarten. Mm-hmm. But I remember there was this kid in there, and his name was Zach, and I don't know why, but I was just attracted to him. Like, I think I did like the way he looked, even though, like you said, it wasn't sexual. I didn't know anything about that back then, so it was just like just like looking at you, as weird as that sounds. But then also I liked being around him. And I just felt like I was kind of fixated on him, I guess.
Well, I think at that age, it was more of a genuine connection, right? Because
could have been.
You don't have lust at that age.
No, but I didn't,
you know what I mean? So it's more of a...
any of the girls in the class.
Well, see, I
was just like, it's all about that.
Well, see, that's the thing. I've had attraction to girls. Like, there's been girls in high school that I wanted to date, but I never wanted anything physical beyond kissing with them. Like, just... That's why, like, I always consider myself bi-romantic, homosexual. Like, sex with a guy, I'm there. 100% no issues. Sex with a girl, there's issues. But, like, I can see myself being a romantic partner for either sex.
Oh, see, no, that's more.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've never had, like, in middle school, I remember finding that, I guess that's what confused me, because by that point, I knew what being gay was. I knew that that's what I felt I was. But then I do remember finding women attractive. And so that was confusing because, I mean, the gays are like that, aren't they, though? We love a pretty woman. We just don't want to be with her.
Right. Well, yeah. Right.
So it was confusing because I'd see girls in the hall. I'd think, oh, God, she's so pretty. Oh, it's like, just little things and just, oh, she's so pretty. I'm like, she's gorgeous. But then I think it was later when I realized, like, just because you find somebody attractive doesn't mean you want to be with them. And sometimes it could even be just envy. Like, I can't think.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, I just really like the way, I don't know, her hair looks or whatever. So it was like, you do have to learn to separate, like, being physically attracted to somebody to actually, like, wanting to be physical with them. Like, they're different.
I think, like, just in my situation, I'd be like, girl, we can be together, but we each got to have our own men. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we got to have a guy on the side.
Then, though?
Well, I don't know.
You're just friends.
I mean, we'd be in a very interesting throuple, for lack of a better word. We would need a bisexual mate for both of us, and then we could be each other's romantic partners. Like, I'll take you on a date, sweetie, for our anniversary, and we can cuddle, we can procreate. I'll do that. But, like,
no interest in any of that. I'll be your friend. We can go to dinner, and then we can part ways. You can come over. We can watch movies. Don't touch me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll have friendships with them all day long, and I admire them, and I think they look good.
Well, I think that's what blurs it for me. Is like, I think maybe with some of my girlfriends, I do admire them, right? To the point where I could be like, oh, well, maybe what I'm confusing is love for the person, as in, like, they're in my life, you know what I mean? I love them, but confusing it with, like, being in love with them. Does that make sense, I guess, now?
Yeah.
Like, like, I have strong feelings for them. Really? Well, I've done that for straight guys. That was going down that Corey, fucking dead end.
We got together, and we were together for 4 years and playing house and all that, but I realized it way before the end. I probably should have said something. But at one point I realized, like, I like you. I do. But as a friend, like, I like spending time with you. I even like living with you. I like playing with you. But we're not, you know what I mean? Me and you are not where it's going in the end. Like, we're not meant to be together. We're meant to be with other people, but maybe still in each other's lives, which isn't what happened, because I think once you go down that route, it's a bit hard to go back. But I think I confused loving the person with being in love with them. Yeah,
that would be very accurate then.
It happens. It does. I feel bad because as soon as I realized it, I probably should have said something, and I feel like he must have felt the same, because when we broke up, I don't think there was any tears on either end. Shock, but no tears.
Yeah.
We were always meant just to be friends.
I mean, that's kind of how, like, Matthew and I were.
Yeah.
And that's probably why it didn't work out.
It's hard, though, I think, with same-sex
Did I tell you about that drama, too? I told you about that, right? Where he randomly messaged me recently?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't call it drama. Well, I guess it's his drama. But, yeah, it was really weird.
Yeah,
I still don't understand.
Well, he messaged me again. And then he was like, hey, I'm going to send you this message. And obviously it's all on Snapchat. He goes, I'm going to send you this message. It's going to explain some things. I don't need you to react to it. Honestly, you can ignore it for all I care. I'm just sending it to say that I sent it, so I'm not lying to my boyfriend. And all I said to him was like, okie doke. And then he, like, 5 minutes later sends me, like, this little short blur paragraph, something like, I told my boyfriend all about our history and how you hurt me and the cheating and how at the end I really didn't even want to be with you and this, that, and the other. I told him everything because he has BPD, which I took that as he is shortening bipolar disorder. I don't know. But he's like, he's got BPT and he needs to know everything and this, that, and the other. So I'm just, putting it all out there for him. And just so you know, out of respecting his comfort or something along that lines, because obviously I'm paraphrasing because I can't look at my phone right now. But he goes, but now I'm going to block you moving forward. And then he blocked me, and I'm like, bitch, we haven't talked in like 4 years, but okay. Oh, and I also did I tell you about the Twitter thing with him?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So before this, so in between when he messaged me the first time a couple days ago or last week, and then when he messaged me a couple days ago blocking me and let me know what's going on, in the middle there, he messages me and he's like, hey, this is going to be super random.
On Twitter?
And no, on Snapchat, but it was on Twitter.
Okay.
He's like, this is going to be super random, and, you know, I completely understand if you don't do it, yada, yada, yada. He goes, but can you either make your Twitter private or deactivate it? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Because the only Twitter I have is our podcast one that we don't even use, to be honest, right? It just, for some reason,
No, but
we don't.
You have another one.
And then I have my alt one, right?
And I don't have your alt one, but I do have one of yours.
So, well, that's the thing. And he's talking about, and I was like, what's the username for this Twitter? Because I have no idea.
Old name.
So he sends it to me, right? And I was like, what the fuck? So I go on Twitter and I try to log. I haven't been on this account in so long, I don't even have the password. It's not on my phone, nothing. I had to reset my password to get back into this account. And so I get on it. The last time I posted was in like 2017. So we're like, what, 8 years ago? And
is this the one with your maiden name?
Yes.
Okay, that's the one.
And so I messaged him. I was like, so I logged on and I made it private. I didn't deactivate it. I probably should, because obviously I'm not using it.
Entertained that request.
So I made it private because I didn't give a shit. I don't even fucking use this account.
Use it. Yeah, fair enough.
So I made it private and I told him, I was like, hey, it's done. You know, like, this is probably not the worst Twitter account for him to find whatever of mine, but whatever. If this is what will bring you peace, it's done. And he's like, thank you. And I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, how does this guy even know my like fucking first and last name, to begin with?
So he didn't even explain why he wanted you to do it.
It was because I think it was, no, he did. Again, I can't go through my phone right now because it's recording, but it was something along the lines of like, I think he was worried about this guy running into it and then trying to reach out to me. And my thing is like, if this guy reaches out to me, Matthew, I'll tell him the truth. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm married and happy. Like, you and I don't talk. I'm not trying to ruin anything you got going on. And if the truth were to come out from these lips right here, it would make me look like fucking Satan. So what is there a big issue? If anything, I would think he would be like, please, Nick, talk to this guy. Tell him your side of the story and tell him all the truth, because that will validate everything I've told him. Yeah. But he's making it seem like if this guy talks to me, something is going to come out of these lips that are going to make him look like fucking, I have no idea. But all of his house of cards are going to fall down. So I just said, okay, cool. Whatever you need from me, got it.
That is just, the whole thing is so bizarre, though. So, like, when you were with him,
right?
Did he turn, like, make mountains out of molehills often? Is that, like, his personality? Or do you think this is coming from the new
He's usually level-headed,
I thought, from what I could tell.
And so I really don't know where this is going, and I told Farrell this because obviously I tell Farrell all this stuff. Right?
Well, we
don't keep anything from each other, and so I told him, and I told Farrell, I was like, I honestly want to tell Matt, like, if you're going through these hoops and this obstacle course for this guy, is it fucking worth it?
Yeah.
To talk about a relationship that ended 10 years ago, if not 11 at this point. No, actually longer than that.
Oh, a long time
And for
ago.
it to have weight or carry weight for your current relationship, that is psychotic.
It's just weird. And my thing is like, okay, everybody talks about their exes or experiences in relationships. That part of it is normal. However, they don't, maybe they'll get a name, but outside of that, they don't know who you know, I don't go and show
Right.
them Facebook profiles of the people I'm talking about. They just know the stories and maybe a name. And that's
Right.
the end. The fact that he wanted to know specifically who you were, and then Matt is worried that actually he might reach out to you. And I'm assuming this is an early on, fairly new relationship.
No clue.
If it's
But
already
yeah.
this much work, do you think it's going to get better?
And again,
I
it's
don't.
like, if he reaches out to me, what would be the problem?
Well, what could you possibly say that would tick off this bipolar
because we
maniac
both
person?
know in that relationship I did 99.9% wrong.
Regardless, why does it matter?
Well, it doesn't, but I'm just saying, like, if we were to talk, like, what would I possibly say that would put Matthew in such a bad light that this guy would go off the deep end in any which way, shape, or form? So that's where I was wondering if he thought that maybe him and I still talked or had some sort of, like, connection, for lack of a better word. I don't know. I have no idea. But, like, my thing is like,
It's weird.
if I was like this with Farrell, if I told Farrell, hey, I need to know, you know, the birth date, social security number, and blood type of your ex-boyfriend from 12 years ago, Farrell would be like, kick rocks. See ya. You know what I mean?
No bearing in this relationship.
As he should. You know what I mean? So I just, like, I wanted to be like,
You
give
need to
Matthew
tell
my,
the
like,
guy.
2 cents, right? And be like, hey, coming from an outsider, I know I have no say on what you do with your life, but this is that and the other. But I kept quiet. I kept my mouth shut. Did not stir the pot. Did not put my
right thing to do.
ingredients into the pot. And that's what Farrell said. He goes, I'm super proud that you didn't get involved because that's me.
It's hard though, isn't it?
Right. Because I like to get involved in a lot of
I'm
shit
there
that
with you.
doesn't pertain
Well, I just feel
to
like
me.
if I see what I would say is like injustice or something wrong happening, you want to just get involved, and because you feel like, well, I could solve this real quick. Like this is not.
Well, you know me. I love to problem solve.
Yeah, and I'm the same exactly. So it is hard, but you just gotta remember, like, they didn't ask for my advice. They're not looking for guidance. I need to just keep it to myself and watch it play out. But then it's so hard when it goes the way you knew it was gonna go. And then
Well, I'll never know. I've been blocked.
You won't know, but in
never know.
situations like with family where you do get to see the outcome, and you're just like, I was right. But then you
Oh,
can't
my
even say
family
that.
members know not to come to me for advice because I'll give them the
Well, it's different if they ask for advice.
smackdown.
Yeah. But it's hard when you just learn of a situation and you're like, I have so many opinions on this, but none of them matter to you because I'm not involved. So I'm just going to keep it to myself.
Well,
But I'm proud of you for doing it too, because I don't know if I would have
thank
been able
you.
to. I'd have been like, seriously, you're messaging me with this right now? Like, this does not sound like a healthy relationship. I'm going to block you before you block me, and don't contact me again because this
I
is
tried,
ridiculous.
but I mean, I wanted to, I should say, but
I know,
didn't.
but no, it's just yeah. I can't believe you
I
even
was
made
just
your
like, that
Twitter
is
private for him. Like, that's
crazy. I know
more than I would have done.
Honestly, I should have just deactivated it because obviously I didn't
Well, you
even
don't
remember
use
I
it, yeah.
fucking had it. To be honest.
No, same with mine. I mean, it's there. At least I'm logged in, I guess, but I don't use it. It's not the same as it used to be when it started, is it? So I'm not interested in going back over there.
No, Twitter is now just for porn and rage bait. That is about it.
Yeah.
Either you want to get
I mean, there are better
upset
places
or you
for
want to be
porn,
happy.
so-
So
Yeah.
that's what you go to. Go to
just
it
don't
for, I
even-
should say.
Go there anymore at all.
And there's not better places for porn. I don't know about you, but there is, like, I want to say, because we live in the Bible Belt now, right? There is, I want to say, legislation down here now where, like, they got rid of, like, access to Pornhub and shit down here. I mean, not
I
saying
don't
that
use all
Pornhub
those
was
main
the
ones.
beast, but
Yeah.
I don't.
I'll send you a
I don't
link,
know.
and if it works down there, great. If it doesn't, sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Well, it's got all these videos from other sites, and it's like
You are so
they're
great to
free,
me.
and
That's great. Love it.
length.
We're already being
some of them are HD.
We're getting there.
They've
Oh,
got
high
different
definition.
categories. and
Love a
everything
category.
you could ever want handed to you on a plate.
Oh,
with no fees.
fantastic. Looking out for my little needs. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I always help when I can.
Let's see. You can. Oh, never mind.
What? I don't even know if I
gonna
want
be
to know
like-
what you were going
Yeah, you probably don't. You probably don't. I was,
to just say it. I gotta know now.
I was just gonna say you're gonna be helping me get my rocks off. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you. That is very kind of you.
Probably not the first time.
Probably not. Probably not. Let's be real.
Probably around
Let's
that
be
2010
honest.
date, huh?
Yeah, probably. Awkward.
To be
See,
young
it's
again.
crazy how gay relationships can go full circle.
Right. I mean, yeah.
Have you ever seen any of those like memes or whatever where it has like 6 gay guys and how they're all have been like interconnected? Like these two are exes, but now these two are together, and this one slept with this one. This one, it's obviously it makes fun of the gay community how
Yeah.
we go through each other like goddamn tissues and fucking merry-go-round.
Accurate, though.
I know.
But that's the thing as well. Like, I don't know. It must be a difference in, like, gender or whatnot. But I feel like there's less drama or less emotion attached. You know what I mean? It's like you can hang out with these people that you've been with and dated, and now they're dating each other. And it's not even a thing because it's like it was just physical. Like, we weren't trying to get married.
It's got to be though because the lesbians do it too. The lesbians probably more so than the gays, to be honest.
Yeah.
The lesbians will have each other in their weddings. You know,
Lesbians run hot though. Like, oh my god, there was this couple that we knew when I worked at Starbucks, and their relationships are just like fire from the start to the end. And I don't know, that must be hormones or something because
oh hell yeah,
that would be too much for me. Like, I couldn't.
lesbians. Oh, I know, Ace. They're crazy, aren't they?
They have their uses.
That was my cue. I think we need to, unfortunately,
Good, 'cause
wrap
I got
it
a
up.
piddle too.
Well, I got a piddle, but I think the kids are needing me.
Yeah.
And my master is about to wake up, and I need to make him his breakfast.
Your
and shit.
master. Okay.
Little role reversal in this household. Reparations. Ooh.
Oh my god.
I'm
That
getting
is
this canceled, folks.
Perfect place to end this, I think.
Well, it's been real, and it's been fun. Hopefully, I don't get divorce papers after this episode, but it's gonna be great. If not, you have a guest room, I'll come up there.
At that as well. I don't think he takes himself too seriously.
No, he'll probably be like, "Bitch, you owe me more than what you give."
Yeah. Oh God, why do I immediately go to like? Okay, yeah, no, but that could be fun. Just have a little play, a little role
A
playing.
little play date.
Yeah.
I mean, we are in the good old South. It would track. Okay, for realsies, you have a great one, my friend. Don't forget to watch football.
Thanks.
The game
You
is on
too.
today.
It was Lions.
Obviously,
I mean, it is Lions. I knew that.
It's at 4:25, I think. We have a 4:00 game.
Oh, that's perfect.
So you gotta watch it. We gotta win. Woo woo woo.
We will win because I will be watching it.
Absolutely. Fucking liar.
Can't
Bye.
Bye.